I would say the CNC did a good job on the first test. The only issue is all the holes don't line up perfectly, which is kind of expected when you're measuring something that doesn't have a single straight side on it to reference. But now I have something to reference to, so I can make corrections on the holes that don't line up perfectly. And I'm going to make this come out a little further on the corners, going to oblong it a little bit. I made the radius a little too big. It kind of gets cuddly in the corners. But yeah, I tried to make this out of 2 circles. It turns out it has to be made out of 4 circles with flats on all 4 sides. But yeah, progress being made. And currently this is 13 gauge steel because it cuts quicker and it's cheaper because I have a pile of it I got for free. And I have 1 piece of 1/4 inch plate that's big enough to make one of these. So I'm going to try and get it right before I waste that piece. And then once that's perfect, I'll actually buy metal and we'll be able to make these pretty quick and easy. I also need to make sure that I got room for the heim joint right here. I think I have to make this larger, so I'm going to have to do some measuring when it's attached to the differential to make sure that I'm covering all our bases. And I can actually make the little brackets for the heim on there as well. And this is the surface, fresh off the machine. There's just a little bit of slag around the corners. But this is exactly as it came off the machine. I have not ground or polished this at all. Some of the holes did not come out perfect. My lead-in was too long, so I'm going to fix that. And maybe I'll just use the plasma to center punch and I'll drill the holes. But we'll have to see how they come out, especially once we go up to 1/4 inch material. My understanding is a hole that is smaller than double the thickness of your material is basically impossible. So maybe I'll just use the plasma as the center punch and then I'll drill them out. But yep, so there's a little progress update for everybody, and